Please be seated. Good morning, class of 2028. I am honored to join in welcoming you to Hartwick College, to Oyaran Hill, and to the city of Oneonta. I welcome you to a new chapter in your lives, a chapter that begins today and will culminate in your commencement ceremony 2, 3, or 4 years from now. You and I share something very significant. Each of us has been invited to be part of the Hartwick community. Hartwick has made the conscious decision that you and I can contribute to the intellectual and social life of this campus. The Board of Trustees and our campus community have placed their trust in me to be Hartwick's president. And this same community has placed its trust in you as young people who can succeed as students and ultimately as citizens of the world. And I think it is worthwhile for us to reflect on both the opportunities and the responsibilities that come with the faith that this community has placed in us. Hartwick has invited us to embrace a culture that revolves around living a balanced life, balancing intellectual rigor with a full array of opportunities to learn and to grow beyond the classroom. We have been invited to learn with great faculty and staff, to travel internationally, to secure internships around the nation and around the globe. As students, each of you will also have opportunities that today you can't even imagine, to achieve personal growth, to find fulfillment in the classroom, fulfillment on the playing field and the stage, in the studio and the laboratory, to find peace amid the beauty of our trails and at Pine Lake, and to develop friendships that are lasting and friendships that are true. You have been invited to learn and to grow in an environment that offers challenges, but those challenges are offered within a supportive community, and it offers you the chance to explore new horizons without unnecessary stress. So you and I have been invited to embrace the full experience that is Hartwick, and in doing so, to be our best selves. And with that invitation to be our best selves comes the responsibility of living in a community. That is to help those around us to be their best selves. That means being there for our classmates and others in the happiest of times and in the most trying of times. It means showing up for them and cheering them on as they perform on the stage or in the athletic arena. It means seeing beauty in the art that they create. It means attending lectures and academic events with shared enthusiasm for the intellectual growth such opportunities afford all of us. And it means seeing the inherent dignity of those around us, celebrating the unique gifts that everyone at Hartwick brings to this community. It means being at once confident enough to live our convictions and humble enough to see the lived experience that frames the convictions of others. It means focusing on our work while always having time to encourage and learn from the work of others. It means enjoying laughter and humor, perhaps at our own expense, but not at the expense of others. It means enjoying life on campus and in Oneonta while always respecting the people and the places that are our city. It means reflecting on how our actions and our decisions affect the quality of life in our community. It means being kind and being empathetic, even when the rush of the day makes it challenging to do so. Hartwick's commitment to life balance is about the opportunity to prepare for a life well lived, a life of self-awareness, mental and physical well-being, love of learning, joy in relationships, friendships grounded in respect. It's about preparing us, all of us, for life's challenges and pressures, as well as readying us to appreciate its gifts and its possibilities. So all of this brings us back to the opportunities and responsibilities we now share. For more than 2 centuries, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and members of the Oneonta community have sought to make this place better than they found it. They weren't perfect, but they tried. They tried because they loved this place, because they believed in its mission, and they believed in its purpose. They tried because they felt they owed it to those who came before them and those who would follow them. And now, we have the responsibility to them, to do our part to make Hartwick stronger, to make it ever more welcoming, ever more inclusive, and more committed to the enduring lessons of the liberal arts, and ever more committed to the joy of serving our campus and our wider community. We owe that to those who preceded us, and we owe it to those who will follow us. And here's the best part. We've been invited to this hill because Hartwick knows we are ready. We are ready to embrace the opportunities of our campus life while also honoring the responsibilities we share. We can, all of us, bring life and positive energy to everything we do. We can find balance in our experience and help those around us find balance in theirs. We can be our best selves while encouraging those around us to do the same. This is an historic and a great college, and you're now part of it. And you're here because of who you are and because of what you promise. And I can't wait to get up every day and share this journey with you as you encourage me to be my best self, and I find joy in trying to help you do the same. And as we do it, let's be grateful for each other, remembering to thank each other and to thank every person we meet who works and studies on this campus. Thank them for the difference they make in our lives. That is the challenge I offer as I conclude. I challenge you, I challenge me, to walk up to someone every day on this campus, whether you know them or not, and say, thank you. Simply thank you for who you are and the difference you make for Hartwick. Let's make that challenge the Class of 2028 challenge. I congratulate you. You are Hartwick, today, tomorrow, and always. And I thank you. Thank you for who you are and the possibilities you bring to this hall. Now go Hawks.
Good morning. We are so happy to have you here. My name is Dr. Laurel Bongiorno. I'm the Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. That means I provide leadership for all things academic, like your classes and your faculty. You're taking part in what we call opening convocation right now. Colleges have ceremonies and traditions. This is one of Hartwick's very long-standing traditions. In fact, we went back into the archives, and we believe this is our 97th opening convocation. You are now part of Hartwick's history. So what is convocation? In the next hour or so, you're going to meet leaders from Hartwick, like the president, hear from Hartwick students, and take part in a matriculation ceremony. What's that? You will write your name in the matriculation book today, and you're going to sign it again when you're a senior graduating from Hartwick. Again, this is another one of our traditions. So, who are the folks in the front few rows, and why are they dressed like actors in a Harry Potter movie? Let's start with that. These are your faculty and academic staff, and they are wearing their regalia. This is regalia. The velvet on their hoods, right here, represents their discipline. Faculty, will you please stand and face our new Hartwick students? And students, I'm going to tell you what some of the colors mean. Okay, ready? Light blue is education. Royal blue or black here is philosophy. Purple is law. Gold is science. Drab is what they call it. It's beige, is business. White is arts. You're going to see apricot for nursing. Pink for music, and I'm not going to read all the colors. There are other colors too. Ask the faculty what they studied, and faculty, thank you. You can be seated. So before we move on in this convocation, I want to offer you 5 tips for academic success here at Hartwick. I ask that you listen closely. Number 1, go to class. This seems obvious, but really, you're going to wake up and be tired. You're going to be caught up in doing something else. You might just not feel like going. Go. Going to class is the number 1 key to success. Number 2, hand in assignments. You may be concerned about handing in something because it's not perfect, or you didn't fully understand the material. These faculty are here to teach. If you knew everything already, there'd be no need for you to be here at college. Hand in the assignment, take the feedback, learn. So number 3, meet your professors. We're a small college. If you ask these professors what the best part of their job is, they're going to say, the students. You are the best part of their job. So introduce yourself, meet them, ask questions, go to office hours. Number 4, say yes. Hartwick has so many opportunities for you. Go on a career exploration trip to Washington, D.C., or Boston, or California. Register for a January term travel course and see the world. Join a club, get an internship, get a job on campus, go to a concert. Say yes. 5, enjoy your time at Hartwick. Enjoy the view, enjoy Pine Lake, enjoy Table Rock, enjoy your new friends, have fun. That's it. Welcome to Hartwick. But remember, tip number 1 was go to class.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, faculty and staff, students, and a special good morning to the Hartwick class of 2028. It is an esteemed honor and privilege to welcome you to the Hartwick family. My name is Amelia Williams, class of 2026. Just 2 very short years ago, I sat where you are now, full of anticipation and wondering what the next 4 years would hold. I was an eager psychology freshman, driven by curiosity and a desire to leave my mark at Hartwick. Today, I'm a double major in psychology and political science with a minor in women's and gender studies. I serve as the Executive Vice President of the Student Government Association and as President of the Caribbean Students Association, among other leadership roles on campus. My journey from a curious freshman to a leader on campus is a testament to the transformative power of the Hartwick College experience. These past 2 years have taught me that the difference between a good college experience and a great one is involvement. One of the most significant moments of my journey began with an unexpected email from Professor Elder inviting me to a small student discussion with political strategist and former White House official David Axelrod the fall of my freshman year. At the time, I wasn't a political science major, and I didn't even know who Professor Elder was. Yet I took a chance, and I said yes. That decision led me to an amazing group of passionate individuals dedicated to building inclusive communities and making positive change. It also sparked a mentorship relationship with the political science professors who have become incredible role models, encouraging me to grow and excel both in and outside of the classroom. No matter your major, or if you're undecided, these 4 years on this hill will be filled with opportunities to create memories and build relationships that will last a lifetime. Dive into clubs, attend events, meet new people, and explore different facets of yourself. I see before me a diverse group of individuals from various backgrounds, each with unique perspectives to share. Taking risks and stepping outside of your comfort zone can be intimidating, especially in a new environment. But remember, we're all here for the same reason: to discover our passions, chase our dreams, and perhaps uncover new ones we never even imagined. By embracing every opportunity and leaning into the unknown, you will find your path just as I did. So take a deep breath, say yes to new experiences, and let your time at Hartwick be a journey of growth, discovery, and endless possibilities. Welcome to Hartwick, and here's to a remarkable journey ahead.
Well, hello, everyone. My name is Brian Gross, and I'm proud to be the Vice President for Enrollment Management and Athletics here at Hartwick College. To the class of 2028, you are truly a remarkable group. In number, you consist of 372 new first-year and transfer students, give or take a few at this moment. You come to Hartwick College from near and afar, from Aubrey, Texas to Akron, Ohio, from Detroit, Michigan to Dankuta, Nepal, from Noonan, Georgia to North Adams, Massachusetts, from Orland, Pennsylvania to your new beautiful hometown of Oneonta, New York. You have traveled from 20 states and 11 foreign countries to be with us today. You have an impressive array of academic accomplishments that have helped bring you to this moment, with a high school average of 88, an average SAT of 1216. Your academic interests are also varied, as you are collectively interested at this moment in 32 different academic areas of study at Hartwick College, with 74 of you intending to major in nursing, 56 of you planning to major in business administration, 12 of you interested in an art major, 21 of you interested in a major in inclusive elementary education, 7 of you interested in cybersecurity, and 11 of you planning on joining our newest major in sport management. We know there are many of you that are still sitting here deciding what you want to major in, and please know that is completely okay. Hartwick College is the perfect place to explore your passion. You've also accomplished both interesting and noteworthy feats prior to coming to Hartwick. Among you, we have someone who is both a premier violinist and a tattoo artist, a working freelance photographer, an American citizen who's lived in Hong Kong, and a songwriter who finds inspiration for music while rollerblading and building Legos. This is just a small sampling of the many unique and fun accomplishments you have to date. Speaking of fun, you are clearly a group that likes to let loose. This is important because no matter how serious things may seem, please remember that you are also here to enjoy yourselves. Prior to your arrival, we sent you a fun survey, and about 3/4 of you responded. So thank you for that, and I want to share with you the results. The first question I asked you is, in the past year, tell us your favorite musical artist or band. In third place, 6.4% of you said Morgan Wallen. In second place, we had a tie. 7.3% of you said Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish. Taylor moved from first to second in the last year, interesting. And in first place, 14.7% of you said your favorite musical artist of the past year was Zach Bryan. Interesting. I always get a kick out of I allow all the new students to write in their favorite answer of the year, and this year my favorite write-in was Little Peep. I did a little research and I discovered that my favorite Little Peep was his collab with Little Tracy Witchblades. Also, for the second year in a row, we had a student write in Motley Crue. So there's a student right after my 1980s heart. I asked you your favorite movie of the past year, and in third place, 14.7% of you said Deadpool and Wolverine. 21.2% of you said Inside Out 2, and 22% of you said your favorite movie of the year in first place was Anyone But You. My favorite write-in this year was the Garfield movie. The third question I asked was your favorite TV show this past year. 6.5% of you said Solo Leveling. President Mullen, have you seen the latest episode of Solo Leveling? Yeah. 9.3% of you said Stranger Things, continues to hang in there. And in first place, a clear landslide, 21.3% of you said your favorite show this past year was Outer Banks. I will tell the audience 3.7% of the students responded their favorite show is Bluey. So. We asked you your favorite ideal vacation. 16.5% of you said staying home and relaxing with friends and family. 22% of you said sightseeing in Europe. And 33.9% of you said your favorite vacation is relaxing on a beach. We also asked you your favorite study abroad location. 15.6% said England. 16.5% said Japan. And in first place, for the second year in a row, 19.3% of you said Spain. And finally, and most importantly, I asked you all what you're most excited about for college. So 18.3% of you said to play a sport. 20.2% of you said, faculty, listen to this, to become smarter and learn new things in the classroom. That's good. But an overwhelming 38.5% of the group said they are most excited to make new friends and have fun. So let's think about that for a second and repeat it. Make new friends and have fun. While all of you from different locations and backgrounds with different academic and extracurricular activities, your desire to make connections with one another will hopefully bring you closer together in the coming days. Remember, make new friends and have fun. Congratulations, scholars, on finding your place here, a place where you truly belong. I now invite you to enjoy the musical interlude performed by the Hartwick Faculty Brass.
It is an honor to welcome you on behalf of the faculty. I am Professor Laurel Elder, Chair of the Department of Political Science, Law, and International Relations. And as you may be able to guess from my title, I am interested in government. Some of you, perhaps most of you, may have feelings about the presidential election underway. Some of those feelings may be anxiety, alienation, indifference. But I want to say that a national election is actually a really exciting time to be starting college. Research shows that most of us get our views about politics from our parents and families. If you grew up in a Republican household, you are likely to lean Republican. And if you grew up in a Democratic household, you're likely to lean Democratic. In fact, studies show that kids as young as 6, first graders, can say whether they think the president is a good guy or a bad guy. And of course, they're not basing that on the policies. They're absorbing whatever it is their parents, what they're feeling from their parents. So now is a great time to reflect on your views. Are you a Democrat or a Republican because your parents are? What policies does the Democratic Party and the Republican Party actually support? And what do you, not your parents, think about the pressing issues of our day? Aid to Ukraine, reproductive rights, immigration and border security. My second point is sort of opposite of my first. Yes, you should question everything, even the political views of your parents. But I also encourage you to take a moment right now to think about your values. What kind of person do you aspire to be? How do you want to treat others? How do you want to be treated? There will be a lot here at college pulling you in different directions, and sometimes pulling you to betray your values. That's why you need to get very clear about what your values are right now and hold them tightly. Centering yourself in your values, acting in alignment with those values, will help you succeed in your courses and will help you lead a meaningful life. And finally, here's the central thing I'm here to convey. As you are learning about democracy, or whatever subjects you choose to pursue, and as you identify and deepen the values you will live by, your faculty will be an invaluable support system. They will be your guides, and most importantly, they will be your collaborators. The faculty here are brilliant. They are amazing researchers, and they are at Hartwick because their passion is teaching, working closely with you. So here's my challenge for you. At the end of at least one of your classes next week, go up and introduce yourself to your professor. Tell them why you find their class interesting, or something about the syllabus that excites you or makes you nervous. This may seem awkward for the introverts among us, but it is a powerful way to start building the relationships that will make your time here at Hartwick transformative.
My name is Runyararo Chaora. I know, it's a mouthful. I'm an international student from Zimbabwe, a senior biochemistry and math double major, and I'm honored to be able to share a few key experiences that I've had with my professors that have positively shaped my journey on Oyaran Hill. As a young girl from Zimbabwe, I had always dreamed of an exciting college experience in America. And stepping into Dr. Eric Cooper's class for the first time made that dream a reality. As one of the first faculty members I met on campus, his biology lecture immediately captivated me. He exuded earnest passion for teaching, and his dedication to his students left a lasting impression on me. I mentioned Dr. Cooper, but passion is a trait that has proven common among all the faculty I have met on this campus. Developing relationships, both inside and outside the classroom, has instilled in me knowledge, confidence, and the ability to succeed. Some of my favorite memories include sitting in Dr. Mary Allen's office brainstorming career options. It was here where she gave me sound advice, pointing me in the right direction about a medical internship I was undertaking in Morocco. Dr. Chung, challenging me to put forth my best effort. It's key moments of him saying statements like, "Brilliant, but wrong," or, or "Call the police," when I got an answer wrong. That pushed me to raise my own expectations and keep on working until I reached the goal. And lastly, it's professors like Dr. Dudek teaching me key skills like learning to pace myself. Life's journey is not a sprint, it's a marathon. I learned how to be consistent in doing good work. The first step is to show up. The second step is that waiting to hear Dr. Dudek's dad joke of the day goes a long way to making sure you actually pay attention. These experiences inside the classroom have given me the confidence, the comfort, and the courage to also engage with relationships with my professors outside the classroom. Who could forget memories like Dr. Carly Ficano offering a student her scarf on our entrepreneurship tour of Silicon Valley just because looking at the student was, and I quote, making her feel cold. Dr. Pfeiffer listening and laughing at my RA horror stories from the night before during our biochemistry lesson, and Dr. Mark Shaw telling us his Scottish tales on the tube during our J-term trip to London. I like the fact that my professors listen. I like the fact that they give me freedom to speak. And I love the fact that they don't expect me to be perfect, but instead, they walk the journey with me to achieve my own standard of perfection. This is a level of mentorship I had never experienced before. And it's because of these experiences that I have been able to complete a year-long innovation project studying what STEM minority students need in order to perform better in the classroom, complete my first synthetic biology internship at iGEM, an internationally accredited foundation, and also present my research on the use of gene therapy to treat sickle cell disease at a national honors conference. I am truly grateful to God for Hartwick. If someone had told me 3 years ago about the amazing things I would achieve on this hill, or the life-changing experiences I would have, I'm not sure if I would have believed them. So, to all the new Hawks, I challenge you, be the first to say hi to your professor. Say your name, and maybe tell them how to pronounce it too. And remember, your professors are one of your greatest assets on this hill, so use them. Thank you.
So, the next time I see you all together will be Sunday night for a tradition that is a very special one here at Hartwick, our first walk. That's important because it's another leg in the journey towards all you're hearing about the future that awaits you at Hartwick College. Traditions matter here. First walk matters as a tradition, and today we're going to conclude this ceremony with two other important traditions. First, in a moment you will be asked to rise as you are able to join in the alma mater of Hartwick College. From today forward, that's your alma mater. That's your song. And every time you stand and you sing it with generations before you and generations to come. Be proud of it. And the second tradition you're going to celebrate at the end of the ceremony is to come forward and sign the matriculation book. That's important because when you sign that book, your name goes with every student who has come to Hartwick College and signed that book before you, and every student who will come after you and sign it. It's part of the promise the college makes to you and the promise you make to the traditions of this institution. Take the traditions here seriously. Each of them has a meaning and each of them has a purpose. So now, as we conclude our opening convocation, we will sing our alma mater, which is on the cards in front of you. And after the alma mater, The platform party will lead the recessional, followed by our wonderful faculty colleagues. The student marshals will then invite you to come forward and add your names to the many generations of students who are proud to be Hartwick Hawks. So now, as you are able, please stand for the singing of your alma mater, led by your colleague students, Scott Burdick, class of 2027, and accompanied by the Hartwick faculty brass. Thank you for joining us today. We are all so very proud of you.
From the valley through the forest, searching for a clearer vision, came the youthful warrior to Oyaran Hill of Dreams. Like the brave, we climb this hillside, seeking truth and understanding, while we grow together on Oyaran Hill of Dreams. Nature's radiant seasons frame our years together, sowing strains of inspiration, greening sheaves of bonding memories. Hartwick sons and Hartwick daughters, down whatever path you follow, still grow strength and wit come from Oyaran